Hey guys, Jake from NOLA Plays here, and we're back with another Exotic Madness video. Today, we got the Crimson versus the Sunshot, and this was kind of a special request, getting the Crimson involved in the tournament rather than another gun I had planned. And that person told me to specifically look at the range on the Crimson, and so that's kind of what I wanted to go into this looking at, and really keep my eye on what the range says it is, how it performs, based on other hand cannons with that same range value. You see I had to put the weapon ornament on, just because it looks so much better. This hand cannon, if you don't know, it fires a 3-round burst. It's kind of neat. It's also like the Red Death from D1, so sometimes when you kill people, it'll heal you. It doesn't always work, but sometimes it does, and you'll see it a couple times in this video. It actually comes in really clutch. As you can see, I got the Masterwork not upgraded. So moving into the gameplay, right away you can see this gun handles pretty nicely, and also I hit that guy from 25, or for 25 in the head, and then from range I hit this guy for 25. So you can see the range value there being shown. Same damage values close and far. That's a perfect example of this gun's true range. And 25 is pretty much your cap on precision damage, and for the most part you're going to always hit 25s. I didn't hardly find a range that was outside of that 25 damage to the head, but you can see there I got the exotic perk to proc in my favor and heal me, and that was a time when I was running from a lot of gunfire, so that was perfect. Overall, this hand cannon is decent. I think the Crimson is it's a unique weapon, and it's definitely fun to use. These two games I played with it were obviously my first two games using it, like most of these weapons in this series, but they were very fun. And one thing we'll say about the Crimson is it's arguably the best gun in the game when nobody's looking at you, and I challenge anybody to test me on that. But at times it would just melt people, and at times it wouldn't. This was the battle of the century, so I played in slow motion. The movement, the finesse, the accuracy, the decision making. Oh my gosh, this should go down in history as one of the greatest plays. We both sit, low health, the dodge, the shot. Oh, what an amazing show of craftsmanship that was. And I mean, that's what this gun's gonna bring out of you. It's just gonna bring out the inner craftsman. And that's something that was great about this matchup, period. Because we had the Crimson, which was just a sculpted masterpiece that was just bringing out amazing plays and just unbelievable gameplay. As you can see, this first game goes off. 26 kills, 1.63. That's not really going off, actually. I was hyping it a little bit. It was decent. It did okay. I had fun using it. Nothing crazy. Game 2 was a bit of the same. I had a couple decent clips from range that I included just to showcase that range that I talked about at the beginning of the video. Other than that, pretty basic game. It's fun. It's fun to use. And compared to the Sunshot, this is the best weapon in the game. If the Sunshot and the Crimson were the only two weapons in the game, I would run the Crimson in every single weapon slot that I could. And considering I can only run it in one, I would only run one weapon. I would not run a secondary weapon, because the Sunshot is terrible. I wanted to wait until I got to the Sunshot portion of this video. I shot that guy out of his Night Stalker with the Crimson. Pure power, pure finesse. Second game was okay. 23 kills, 1.35. It comes out with a total of 49 kills and a 1.49 efficiency. So on the overall scale of how the Crimson ranks up against the other guns, it's got a chance to challenge somebody in a later round. It's not showing prowess of making it all the way though. But moving on to the Sunshot, Sunshit. This gun's trash. Its exotic perk honestly doesn't matter because it sucks. And yeah. So, I mean, just see for yourself. The gun's not good. It shows potential at times, but it only has 8 rounds in the magazine, and it's an exotic, so you can't do anything to the magazine. You can't put a mod on it. You can't put a backup mag mod on it. You cannot do anything. This right here was my first kill. Dying to get my first kill with this gun. it's not a viable weapon. Here I actually get a legitimate kill, and I get so proud of myself that I want to go show off. So see, you know, I think I'm going to go jump on this big gold thing and show off what I just did with my fancy gun, but there were a lot of guardians waiting for me, so I got scared and ran. Here, this was a pure power. Look at this. I absolutely melted that guy, one shot down. That's the true potential of the Sunshot that I talk about. The Sunshot. This gun's trash. I didn't enjoy this at all. These were two of the least amount of fun games that I've ever had playing Crucible, and I've had some unfun games, trust me. This first one was bad. 14 kills, 0.88 efficiency. That is terrible. That's one of the worst games that any gun has put up, and this is a hand cannon. I really thought this would perform. I'm so underwhelmed by this exotic, and it bums me out because this is an exotic hand cannon. And it's useless. 8 shots in the mag, you're not going to kill anybody. It takes 4 shots if you're accurate just to hopefully kill somebody. So at most you can get 2 kills with a magazine if you don't miss a single shot. How often is that going to happen? Almost never. I was able to make some decent plays with it, and thankfully, for the sake of this video, after I killed this guy, there was a guardian who was very nice enough to allow me to test this gun's efficiency at range, and I'll just go silent and let you guys see for yourself. So like every other piece of the gun, no range. It'll get a kill every now and then. I think I set a new record with time to kill on that kill right there. I think if you guys run that back and play it, that might be the highest time to kill value the Crucible's ever seen. And that's the kind of unbelievable shit you're going to get from the Sunshot. And that's the bottom line. The gun's terrible. I can see a place for it in the Destiny universe overall, but there's no place for it in the current sandbox. 31 kills over 2 games. Nearly every other gun has put up 30 plus kills in one of the 2 games. So there's no place for this gun in the current Crucible sandbox. Destiny can change that if they want to, but that's entirely up to them. You can see how frustrated I was. I instantly switched off this crap gear and onto my sweaty gear. It just wasn't a fun time. I don't advise using the Sunshot at all. As always though, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm sorry I was a little more negative than normal. This just really pissed me off. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like, leave a comment down below, let me know what you guys think about it. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, and if you're a regular, as always, thank you very much for watching, and I will talk to all of you in the next video. Peace.